All right, I want to start by giving all glory and praises be unto the Lord Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Brakatah Yahawah, Brakatah Yahawashi, Brakatah Yahawah, and Brakatah Yahawashi. And give all glory and praise unto His holy and powerful names, Yahawah being the Father, and Yahawashi being His only begotten Son. This is Brother Malachi coming at you real quick with a real quick lesson as I on my little walk here. I guess I'll sit down a little bit, hop into this lesson. I wasn't planning on making a lesson, but the Spirit was kind of just on me to just speak, you know what I'm saying, on just recent events and just the things that's going on, and that we see, conflicts with Ukraine and conflicts just within the world, you know what I'm saying, through the Spirit on the world stage. So there's just a couple precepts and things I just wanted to scriptures I just wanted to get, that was just on my spirit, whatever the Lord Yahawashi puts on me to speak, then that's what I'm going to speak. But I'm just going to hop right into it, whatever the Spirit lines up, I'll just speak it for, until I gotta go, which I don't got much time, but I got enough time to pull out a couple precepts through the Spirit. But this is Joel 3:9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, and the Gentiles representation of the heathen nations. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men, and let all the men of war draw near. And that's what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? We got all the countries focusing primarily on military conquest, beefing up their military, you know what I'm saying, giving their allies and their troops, the best arms and things of that nature, man. Okay. So like, yeah, okay, I don't know what just happened with that. All right, but everything is a world stage, ultimately, because they want to set up this new world order. Okay, but nonetheless, still, so like, yeah, let me turn off my Wi-Fi. It's like fucking up, not connecting right. But it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles and prepare war. All right, because that's what is being prepared, man. The scriptures speak about this, in Revelations 11. I do believe when it speaks about the third woe, that third woe representation of World War III. All right, and then that has to come to pass, and inevitably before we can be redeemed, before we can be have salvation, man. At the end of the day, before the Lord Yahawashi can come deliver us out of this condition that we find ourselves in, man, this kingdom has to wax worse and worse and worse, and things such as that nature, like famine, plagues, the things written in second Esdras, the 16th chapter, coming to pass, man. Esdras said, woe is me, who is going to deliver me in those days, man, because there's great destruction that's on the way, man. Okay, and the prophets are on here on the highways and byways, on the YouTubes, on the, whatever video streaming platform, letting you know of the coming war, of the coming destruction. Okay, and that is a bigger grand scheme behind all this destruction, man. All right, because the Lord Yahawashi, like it says in Proverbs, the 21st chapter, the hearts of the kings, roughly paraphrased, is in the hands of the Lord. All right, so He's gonna turn them whichsoever way that He will. All right, so if the Lord wants to cause Russia to come against America, to for judgment and things such as that nature, then that's exactly what's gonna happen, man. No one can really escape the will of the Lord Yahawashi. But it says in verse 19, beat your plowshares into swords, all right, and your pruning hooks into spears, and let the weak say I am strong. So the weaker nations that are that America has underfoot are now bucking up and getting militarized and getting nuclear arsenal. Maybe not as much as America or Russia, but they're getting enough so that they can also fire on America, man, because we know, according to the prophecy, that the beast shall hate the whore, all right, and there's going to be various nations, all right, that's going to fire nuclear ICBM missiles on America, causing this place to be very much desolate, like the scriptures say, but it says in verse 11, assemble yourselves all together, ye heathen, and come together, assemble yourselves together round about, all right, and it says, and cause my mighty ones to come down, O Lord, and the mighty ones, it is a representation of the angels, man, because the Lord Yahawashi is going to do battle okay, with these nations, man. All right, that's what the scriptures speak about in Revelations, where it speaks about there was a battle, there was a war in heaven. Not a war in the actual heavens, like in the clouds, with like white baby angels are up there fighting devils. No, but it's really the heavens is what we look up and see today. When you look up and see the clouds and things of that nature, those are representations of the heavens. It says in verse 12, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, all right, which translates into Yahawashi, or the Most High's judgment, because the Most High is gonna judge all the heathens once he makes his grand return again. And he speaks about this as well in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. I'm gonna jump down right to the point, more to the point. This is verse 14. Multitudes and multitudes in the valley of decision. The day of the Lord Yahawah is near in the valley of decision. The moon and the sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw the light. And why is this? Because the Lord is going to cause those nuclear icy missiles, all right, to blot out the sun, all right, and the lights of the day, all right. And also he's going to have that massive chariot, all right, that's going to cover the sky. And that's where you get the scripture in Revelations where it says, all eyes shall see him. All right, because the Lord Yahawashi is going to return on what you people know as today as a UFO, but it's really an IFO, which stands for Identified Flying Aircraft, which because the prophets of the Lord, all right, and the men of the Lord, who the secrets have been revealed to understand, okay, what's going on and what those chariots represent, which are just nothing more than the angels of the Lord Yahawashi. All right, and it says in verse 16, and the Lord Yahawah also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens shall quake. But the Lord, okay, Yahawah, will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel. All right, and that's what we're looking forward to, that the Lord Yahawashi, in the midst, okay, of this world war, in the midst of depravity, or in the midst of dire straight times, the Lord Yahawashi is going to make a way, and he's going to deliver his people, all right, via the chariots, okay, in these last days, man. And we're going to escape this World War III, man. We're going to escape famine. All right, we're going to escape death even through the Spirit, and everything like that. It says in verse 17, so you shall know that I am the Lord, Yahawah, your power, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. And then shall Jerusalem, and there shall no strangers pass through her anymore. All right, but I mostly want to bring this out because the Lord Yahawashi is going to deliver us from these woes, okay, especially this third woe. All right, and he's going to deliver us from the time of Jacob's trouble, man, through the Spirit, man. But I want to bring out Joel because of the current state that we're in, going into the prepared war verse, man, because that's exactly the times that we're in, man, preparing war, okay, and things of that nature. All right, because the Lord Yahawashi is finna bring his judgments to light, man. All right, in these last days, it's finna bring his judgments to light. Now, there was another precept I wanted to get. And this is Matthew 24 is ringing heavily in these last days. This should be a prophecy that should be brought out Matthew 24 a lot because it's just the things that's going on right now. But I'm gonna try to jump right to the point because I don't got a lot of time through the Spirit. But this is Matthew 24, and jump to the point, and verse 7, which I'm gonna jump right to the point. Says, and nation shall rise against nation. That's what we're seeing. I mean, that's what we're clearly seeing on the world stage, whether it be fake news or whether it just be propaganda. These things are stirring up real emotions in people, and they're gonna react, they're gonna respond, man. All right, but primarily, man, this is all in conjunction for Esau Edom, all right, to zero in on his new world order and get that established. That's what he wants, but Yahawashi is going to disappoint him. All right, but this is nothing more than prophecy coming to pass, so we are to not fear. All right, this is just simply what must happen. All right, prophecy that must come to pass in order for us ultimately to get delivered. So there's nothing to worry about. Yahawashi has us, man. We don't got to worry about anything ultimately. Well, that's verse 7. For the nation shall rise against nation, and we're seeing that. And kingdom against kingdom, and there should be famines, man, and we're starting to see that already. Over here in America, it's not as severe, but they're creating a mock famine where they're trying to round up all the food and control people through food. All right, because You can control people through food. It's a good controlling device, man, through the spirit. But they're going to create a mock famine to get these people on board to take over this RFID chip technology, man. It's all for the okie doke at the end of the day, man. And there's going to be famines just for judgment's sake, because these things are brought on the wicked, all right, for punishment and things of that nature, all right. I said there should be famines, pestilences. We're seeing that in the Rona, and there's going to be even more diverse pestilences and even more things that's going to just be insane, that the Lord Yahawashi is going to cause to happen to the two-thirds of the nation of Israel who are wicked, who don't want to return and come back and serve him in truth and sincerity. And he's going to cause judgments to rain down upon the nations, okay, that's outside of the nation of Israel, who have come up against us, man, because they're heathens, man, all right. And the Lord Yahawashi is going to put them down, all right. The main one, our chief enemy in this time right now, being Esau Edom, man. And the scriptures speak that Esau Edom will be ruling in this time, before ultimately we were going to take him by the heel spiritually and root him out of rulership, man. And the Lord Yahawashi was going to establish Yahawashi, all right. Was going to establish Yahawashi, all right, in the next kingdom to come, in which that kingdom is going to be forever. All right, it's going to be forever and ever. Okay, like the scriptures speak about in Daniel. And I'm probably going to be my last precept is what I'm going to pull. All right, and this is and pestilences and earthquakes, which we are seeing those as well, and in diverse places. And it says in verse 8, and all of these are the beginning of sorrows, man, because the Lord Yahawashi is bringing great destruction and great judgment upon the world for his because we in those times, man. We in the last days. It's the time it's the time for a change of rulership, man. All right, the scriptures speak about how the Lord Yahawashi putteth one up and he take it down. All right. So let's go to Psalm 75, because I don't got a lot of time. So I'm just trying to get the precepts that are most pressing to my mind, whatever the Lord Yahawashi is putting on my spirit to get. But this is Psalm 75:6. It says, For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but the Most High. But the Most High Yahawah is the judge, and he puteth down one and set up another. So the Lord Yahawashi will put a kingdom down, all right, and have it rise up just to throw it down, just to establish another kingdom, man. All right, and that's what's going to happen in these times with Esau Edom's kingdom, but he's confused, he's confounded into thinking that his kingdom is going to last forever. All right, but every empire and every age of every kingdom has always come and gone. All right, and Esau Edom's kingdom is nothing. It's nothing different. It says, read again. It says, but the Most High is the judge. He puteth down one and set up another. For in the hand of the Lord is there a cup, and the wine is red, and it is all right. And it says, it is a mixture, and he poureth out the same. But the dregs thereof and all the wicked of the earth, which is representation of two-thirds of the nation of Israel, the heathens, all right, and Esau Edom being the chief, being the wicked, okay, seeing Malachi, the first chapter. But it says, but yeah, man, this is I'm probably gonna have to make a part 2 to this, to the spirit, but that's all I'm gonna bring out right now, man, because I can keep reading. I got a little time. I'm gonna keep reading this. It says, it is full of mixture, and he poureth it out all the same. But the dregs thereof and all the wicked of the earth, all right, being representation of Esau Edom, shall wring them out and drink them, man, because Israel, we've already drunk another cup, and that cup representation of judgment, all right, and slavery, all right, and that's the same things, okay, on a high scale that Esau Edom is gonna have to go through, man. Ultimately, that ultimate punishment and the ultimate punishment for all the other nations outside of Israel is what? Captivity, all right. But it says in verse 10, and all the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, all right, because the Lord is going to put them down, man, and establish righteousness within the earth, all right. But it says, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted, and Lord willing, okay, we be exalted in these times, man, as we wait patiently, okay, in our inward man, spiritually, for Yahawashi daily, you know what I'm saying? But I had another precept I want to get. It's kind of cold out here. What was that? Of Revelations. Real quick. Lord willing. Revelations what? Oh man. I forgot the precept. Jesus Christ. Salakia. I just done forgot the precept I wanted. Why did I come to Revelations? Bear with me. Let me see here. I forgot what precept I wanted. Oh yeah, okay, Revelations 13. Okay. No, this is Revelation 13 and 9. All right, just going into the ultimate judgment that's going to be brought upon. Okay, these heathens, man, for their transgressions against the nation of Israel. All right, and plus their servants anyway. You know what I'm saying? We was created, or they were created to serve the nation of Israel, and that's what they're going to be put back in their rightful place. You know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures speak about how in Ecclesiastes how I'll probably just have to get it, but this is Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. So if you have understanding, hear this. It says in verse 10, he that leadeth into captivity, now who has led the children of Israel into captivity? All these various nations at one point in time has led us in captivity. Moab, Arab, Ishmael, all these nations have led the children of Jacob into captivity. So therefore they will go into captivity. They will be hit with the sword. They will be hit with judgments. They will be hit with the curses, because it speaks about that as well in Deuteronomy, that the Lord is going to put the curses that are on us, on our enemies. And that's going to be beautiful to see them how the curses affect them, and how it's going to devour them alive, just like it devoured us alive through the Spirit. So it's going to be a nice a switcheroo. All right. It says, he that leads into captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, and the saints is a representation, all right, of the children of Israel, man. All right, but this is all I'm gonna have to bring out. I might try to make a part 2 through the Spirit, but I gotta go ahead and get back to this plantation, get back to work. But Yahawah willing, through the Spirit, you better edify it real quickly with the precepts I did bring out. And I want to say Kram Yasharala. All right, and it's been Brother Malachi giving double honors to apostles of Great Millstone. I don't remember if I said that at the beginning. Sometimes it's kind of scatterbrained, waking up in the morning type stuff. But other than that, man, until the next lesson, I want to say shalom.